How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Reign's Game of Thrones. We just unlocked the ability to play as Sansa Stark, so we're going to immediately go along with that. Long may she reign. Oh, shit. She still is keeping Tyrion as the Hand? That's interesting. You would think that it would be someone from the north, but hey, fair enough. I guess there's only a finite amount of characters that they can have in a game like this. How ironic. Sansa Stark back in King's Landing, but now sitting on the Iron Throne. My dear sister would have hated that. Where is she? No one knows. Jaime probably has something to do with it, but he too has disappeared. Oh, this is a very different scenario then, because Jaime was our hand when we were in King's Landing. I see. I see. The kingdom needs you, Sansa. The fact Winterfell is still standing is the best proof of your abilities as ruler. Thank you. Gerard Bywater. So we are going to have slightly different characters, different houses at least. You have no army of your own. Should we call your banners? Yes. Yes, we probably should try to establish a little bit of an army. Your ostentatious worship of the old gods risks upsetting the High Septon. His support is already tenuous. I say fuck him big time. We have urgent items to discuss during the small council if you wish to join us. Yes, I will. Oh, I misunderstood this last time. If I click leave, I don't think it makes Tyrion leave. I think it just means I don't actually want to weigh in on the small council at all. Ooh, we could fix the faith in the coin a little bit. How about projects? What kind of projects can we get rolling here? You wish to talk about our projects for the capital? For the capital? Yeah, let's see. The Great Sept? No. Attorney? Seems like people would enjoy that a little too much. Brothel? They might enjoy that even more. Attorneys cost money. A brothel might make money. I don't want the Sept. I don't want to roll out the Great Sept. You know, I think that feels stupid and probably unwise, considering I'm not really into that. I'm into the old gods. Brothel? You want to reopen Littlefinger's brothel? Certainly, it could be done. Do it. Right, it cost money. That makes sense, but people are thrilled. The war you accidentally started with the Iron Islanders is an irrelevant distraction from the real threats against the kingdom. War has its uses. Sure. Sir Boros Blount and Sir Osmond Kettleback have been found skewered outside a brothel. Again. Close the brothels. Reinforce the patrols. Both are bound to cost money. That brothel was pretty damn short-lived. The prison simply cannot take one more convict. Would you consider pardoning those who agree to join our armies? Yes. Yes. Apologies, I tried to stop her barging in here. Again? Farine? The courtesan again? You cannot close my establishment down. This time I am just going to kick you out. How about that? He won't eject me. This virtuous note. Same as last time. Last time I didn't try to eject you and she said the same thing. Am I shocking you? This time I'll say immensely. You cannot seriously reconsider closing this pit of blasphemous. Be reconsidering. I'm not. This time I will close it. It'll stay closed. Sir Ilan Payne has been assassinated. Again. There must be a traitor. Ignore it. God damn it, it costs money either way. Oberyn had many daughters, and we grew older and stronger every day. Being called Sand is not a detriment to ruling Dorne. Marry a Sand of House Martell. Welcome. No was the other answer. No. No. Houses of ill repute are spreading disease. A fair punishment for whose we pay to fulfill their cardinal needs. I think I read that wrong, but how about I just... Seps are worse, fuck you. I don't know, I just don't want to put up with that shit. We should remove the tariffs on imports and exports to King's Landing. Increased trade will benefit all. Yes. A talented troop wandering the west is presenting a very popular play about you. Yes, I'm curious what it could be. We need coin to rebuild the Master's Hall in King's Landing. No. I'm the most talented actor of Westeros. Stefan Blackpar, really? You of the small folk, here to give a performance to the most talented queen of Westeros. Ha ha ha! Ah shit, we ran out of money. Who knew a laugh would be so costly? An emissary of the Iron Bank is here, and the City Watch is now at his command. They know who's paying them. Well, god damn it. That went terribly. I'm not sure how I managed to piss that away so suddenly, but... What did you show me, my master? Does it mean she is Azor Ahai? That cannot be. I think we just need to roll out as Sansa again. That was botched. Big time botched. We'll see if we can do this one a little bit better. We're at the war on many fronts. Should we try to negotiate? Yes. Yes. Which of your enemies will you convene to broker a ceasefire? Is he not looking me in the eye? Do I permanently have that? In that case, I want to broker a deal with the Lannister. What makes you... I thought I was only going to have that as Tyrion, or only for that one run or something. Dope. That makes things a little easier, if I keep an eye out for it. What makes you think I'll forget your aggressions? A Lannister always pays his debts. You attacked us first? Now I'll laugh in his face. Intrigued, but unsettled. What are you laughing at? A penniless line, a defenseless line. Penniless line. Elusive and tense, Casterly Rock is as rich and strong as ever. I see that, and I don't believe it. He's gone. What do you reckon, your majesty? How should we deal with these Lannisters? Cut their credit? Cut their credit. You designed an ingenious blockade on most of the credit lines held by the Lannisters, with the Iron Bank. Pressured by their unpaid bannermen, they quickly accept a peace treaty. Disease has destroyed my hops. I need money to replant. Ooh, I'll say no. You're an actor and a farmer. And Stefan, what don't you do? I'm starting to think maybe you're just a general con man. May the mother fill you with mercy, my queen. A reed, actually. Why do you need my mercy? And the warrior fill you with rage. Ooh, cool response. I'm going to go with that because it's cool sounding. You seem a little tense. I have a wonderful oil that will make your muscles melt. She's looking away. I saw her look away. Literally. I saw your bullshit. The children of the poor should receive a religious education. Let us educate them. No. Probably not going to have science take religion's place in this world, but the nearer we can get to that, the better. And have swarms of zealots on your hands when they're grown, the children of the poor should learn military skills. Also, no? Shouldn't we start by teaching them how to read, write, and count? Yes. I believe that would be for the best. The Unsullied are godless killers. We need spiritual guidance. They need. Allow me to provide it. No. How do you think you're going to get through to them? You're not gonna. Why waste the time? Unsettling tidings. We hear of many animal deaths in Flea Bottom, your grace. Okay, I'll bite. Just like they did cats and other small creatures, but killed cruelly and displayed. Update me on this. Hooded figures have been gathering in the night, for who knows what purpose. It is almost certainly to be related. Certain, yes. Those who murder animals soon move on to people. Gerard is probably right, but also generally not helpful, but are there missing people? Good question, actually. Some, but no more than the average number of runaways. Thank you? Why is Ser Jorah following me everywhere? He scares me. Did he forget his vows? Outrageous. If only. Sansa's got a thing for Ser Jorah. The Faith offers hot meals and warm beds to the suitably devoted. That's the only real secret to their success. Forbid them to what? I'll forbid them mostly because I think it'll piss off the people. Okay. Your Highness, upon studying some of these animal remains, I have concluded that the perpetrator has medical knowledge. Disturbing. Wells are starting to dry up. We will face a water crisis if nothing is done. Dig deeper. Your Highness, of course you know the meaning of the seven-pointed star? Of course. Oh, God damn it. I guess I should have listened to his lesson. A dozen knights from House Bolton are practicing a rather loose interpretation of their vows. Which part? They all do. I think that would piss off the Faith. The part about protecting the weak and upholding the good. Oh, I thought it would be about the, banging whores. They're pillaging market towns around Riverrun. Send the army. That's some bullshit. We should send a trade envoy to the free cities to cultivate ties. Yes? Perhaps a more humble appearance will please the pious. Power comes from within, not from fancy garments. No. But will people think less of me? Because I kind of want them to think less of me right now. Perfect. Your beauty astounds me when I just change into a gross, dirty potato sack. I think you might be lying, Tavern. Maybe you just want something. Are you drunk? As it should. Now I'll ask him if he's drunk. I was impertinent. Forgive me, I beg you. No, I won't forgive. The Dothraki have allied with the Brotherhood. Oh, shit. Like, Sir Barrister. That's not the right name. Sir Lightning. The dude who's died, like, 8 times. And then the Brotherhood, like, Lemon Cloak and shit. I don't remember all the different people that stand out, like, named characters from the Brotherhood. But it does remind me we haven't seen the Hound at all. I really hope the Hound shows up at some point. I hope we get to play as the Hound. That for some reason, in some weird, crazy alternate reality, he gets to rule. There's a natural understanding amongst bandits and cutthroats. Let them be. That sounds bad, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, god damn it. That had the opposite effects I wanted it to. I should have thought that through. I think that did make sense. Be warned, your obvious disregard for the faith of the Seven could revive old grudges. Then let's pray. May I speak freely? Yes, Varys. I always want to hear from you. Did he just fucking get all shifty-eyed on me? I haven't been looking for the shifty eyes too closely, and it was very subtle, but I think he did. Your position here is precarious indeed. It would be best if you return to the north. Oh, I'm not in the north right now? I was looking at all these woods and shit and assuming I was. You're right. Oh, it's like a millimeter away from fall. We're ready to travel to Winterfell? I changed my mind? Because I think that might raise it higher? I found a book. It seems to be a collection of songs and tales from the children of the forest. Allow me to study it. Interesting, yes. You must show your courtiers what they mean to you. May I prepare a feast the likes of which has never been seen? What's the menu? They will want roast boar and lemon cakes. Boring. Let me try something more ambitious. Ripe pork and jellied calf brains. Brains. Feed them brains, because they're bound to hate it. Take charge of your destiny. Punish those who have wronged you. Yes? What the shit just happened? Shit just bounced all over the place. A mysterious army has taken over the ruins of Harrenhal. I recommend we send forces to expel them. No. I would like to be left alone, Your Majesty. No. Once again, doesn't matter who's in charge. That girl always gets shit on. I've seen snow for the first time in my life. How old are you supposed to be? Stupid summer child. Will you be my lover tonight? I'm utterly bored of your brothels. There was something else she did or said that was slightly like a come on. And I was wondering if it was going to come around to this. I wasn't entirely sure. I feel like she's crazy shifty-eyed. Like crazy shifty-eyed. But also I'm pretty intrigued. I'm going to have to say no because of your damn shifty eyes. The walkers are advancing more quickly than expected. Jesus, really? Do you think like King Cold or whatever his name is going to come? The White King? I don't remember what they call him in the show or anything. Do you think a stack of his cards are going to come in and he'll be like, he'll just bust out cool Arnold Schwarzenegger things like chill and freeze. Can't think of a single pun that ties in Game of Thrones or Reigns or anything. If anyone can, comment that, because I want to hear your Arnold Schwarzenegger icy winter pun, because nothing makes me laugh more than his shitty puns in that movie. The walkers are advancing. Prepare the defenses. Store food. Ooh, I don't know. Probably should have done both. Both would have been good things to do. Starving villagers from the neck have migrated to the Riverlands. I fear they will turn into bandits if nothing is done. Divert food to the neck? Yeah, let's do a bit of that. You've played Dorn for a fool for too long. You are no queen of mine. Guards? I think we want to chop her up. I see no reason to do anything other than that. She kind of left me no choice. Dorn is gathering a strong... force along the Prince's Pass. We may have to send the Queen's army to control the situation. No. We just straight up can't right now. The walkers are coming. Whispering, Your Highness, I would like to talk to you, not here. Step this way, if you please. Bribes, secrets, and the tavern. Ooh, the tavern was really cool last time we went. We don't really have money to do any bribing. Let's do... Maybe we can get in a tavern brawl. Wear this disguise and I will take you out among the people in secret so you might meet them. Yeah. Concealed under dirty rags, smelling of dead things, you exit the Red Keep. Same as before. That was the same exact prompt as before. We don't need to reread it. This time we're disguised to Sansa instead of Tyrion. Welcome to my humble establishment, my princess. I know you? Do you really? He winks, ostensibly, which must have been seen by about half the room. That is greasy. I see your tiny weird little eye flickers, but I cannot tell if they count as shifty eyes. Right. Oi, what are you looking at, you dirty toe rag? You want me to punch you? Just you try. This is exactly what I wanted. Threatening drunkards surround you. You stagger on your feet, not quite sure how to react. Talk to him, insult him, punch him, flatter her? Out of nowhere? I'm gonna insult him. Fuck it. You're still mustering a witty insult when the pirate destroys you with banter involving your head and too many Dothrakis. I'm gonna go ahead and say, talk to her. You have a long chat with the courtesan. You learn she trained as a septa, but has no regrets. I assume that accomplished absolutely nothing. I'll flatter this dude. You try to throw your best flatteries at the nobleman, but he's an expert who only snorts at your efforts. The tavern begins to blur. Shouts ring out, the furniture breaks, your vision swims, and carefully stepping through the mess. I've never seen such a terrible brawl. Please, let's go back now. No! Everyone will love me if I stay. They'll think I'm so brave. You're carried back to the castle in the dead of the night. Shit. Well, that went overall terribly for me. I didn't even get to check off win a tavern brawl. Aren't you the one I was brawling with, you piece of shit? Maybe you just have a bunch of people who look exactly like you because you're basic AF. The people of King's Landing are eager to see their queen, your grace. Weird to say those back to back like that. Another time. He's shifty-eyed as hell. Dorn is ravaging our lands. We request your support. Yeah, I guess I better. 1,000 pardons, my queen, but you must live within your means. I'll try. Way to be a buzzkill. Elrin Ridman, a black brother. Cool to immediately see his cloak. The cloak looks really cool, but I don't know who the hell you are, Elrin. The quality of the men sent to the wall has declined considerably. Your lords and ladies have forgotten who's protecting this realm. I'll address it. You're right. I do want to be protected. I don't know if it may be of interest to your majesty, but Dorn is in debt to the Iron Bank. Who isn't? It is of interest to me. Indeed. If you're willing to cover their debts, I'm sure we can convince them to consider peace. I'll say no. It seems too expensive, and the people would be too stoked about it. A Septon has been spotted with a courtesan in a rather religious prostration. Should we accidentally reveal this? No. We free folk helped take Winterfell back. Now we want safe lands for our people in return. Oh, the wildlings suddenly came up, hey? I think it's fair. I think that's fair. We got a tiny bit of coin. I've been saving up. You agree to portion some of the rugged Frostfangs south of the wall as wildling territory. We have urgent items to discuss during the small council if you wish to join. Yes. More projects, perhaps. More whispers. A little bit of diplomacy. Projects again. Let's see what there is. The tourney, maybe? The kingdom is falling from the War of the Five Kings directly into winter. Give your people a distraction, a grand tourney, for example. It'll make them too happy. Forget it, strictly to piss them off. Hey. Do you remember this game where you like swipe right and left?
Oh yeah.
Now there's like a Game of Thrones version of it.
I want to play.
What was I doing? Right now I'm playing as Sansa.
Okay.
I've been alive for like 36 moons.
Okay.
And I feel like I've been doing really well. This is the best I've done so far. I feel like my average is like 15 or 20 or something, so this one's going well. But I was just called to a small council meeting. So the kingdom is falling from the War of the Five Kings directly into winter. Give your people a distraction, a grand tourney, for example. Oh.
You're running low on hourglass.
Oh yeah, I should run you through this. This is military, faith, the people, and money. So
you need money.
I need money. I'm guessing walls would be expensive. The sept. I feel like I was kind of avoiding the sept because I don't know. There's just more interesting things. There's like the old gods and the red gods and stuff. And those are just more intriguing. So now and again, I've been sacrificing putting anything into the faith to try and focus on that more. But I think I need to just try and keep the kingdom alive at this point.
What about brothel? Will that make you money?
It might. I think on this particular playthrough, I already opened and closed a brothel, so it's kind of ridiculous. You want to reopen Littlefinger's brothel? Certainly, it can be done. Oh, it'd probably cost money to do so, so I think no. Oh, because it's winter right now, you can see it like flickers snowflakes. That means it like impacts things higher than it normally would. What is the dragon pit? You want to rebuild the dragon pit, but it's a rather large undertaking. Oh, it'll cost so much, I'm imagining. See how they're like relative dots? So I guess forget it. I don't even know what the dragon pits would be. Misty chill. Walls? See what they have to say about that? We could indeed reinforce the walls of King's Landing. I guess? Didn't look like it would cost too much. May I interrupt, Your Majesty?
I don't.
It's so unclear which direction that'll affect the military in. I'll be quick and direct then. Will you reward the Vale of Arryn for supporting the North all along? It's complicated. I would probably just say yes. How about strengthening your family ties? Your cousin Robin is coming of age. Oh, I couldn't remember that. I couldn't remember his name before. He's ever so sweet. I don't know. That's the kid he was like a 12-year-old who still breastfeeds.
Yes, I remember.
Call him weak. I thought that would piss people off.
No, people love that.
Everyone's thrilled. The Knights of the Vale could serve the crown. They have great knowledge of mountains and goats. Stop interrupting. Yeah, bitch at him for interrupting. I didn't think that he did, but... Yes, Your Majesty. What is the content of the message you wish to send to Lord Arryn? A threat, a message, or a wish. I don't know why I read a message. I have no idea. Super unclear which of these.
Seems like a bad idea to threaten people.
Yeah, let's just wish. It seems inexpensive. Damn it. Why did the wish cost money? You tell your sweet cousin Robin how much you miss him. Oh yeah, I forgot we're playing as Sansa right now. That makes more sense. And how much you miss him, and that you would be grateful if he could send some knights to fight during the kingdom's unrest. He only sends a handful of foot soldiers. Well, yeah, we just bitch.
Wait.
I feel like it won't do anything either direction.
Okay.
I feel like we just bitched at him a bunch just a second ago, and then asked him to send soldiers. I understand why he wouldn't. Sir Boros Blount and Sir Osmond Kettleback have been found skewered outside a brothel. This is like the 6th time I've encountered this.
So which one will make us more money?
You'd think I would remember more. I think if you close the brothels, it'll piss people off, which is good. What's the other option? Like, just keep them open? Reinforce the patrol. No, that'll be expensive. Or it'll for sure cost money. This one might not cost money. Shit. Okay, money's the main concern right now.
Mm-hmm.
I beg you, don't give so much land to the wildlings so close to the wall. Already we brawled with them for resources. We must get along. Moving them would be expensive. Oh my god. Shit. White Harbor has been swept away by the army of the dead. No wall can stop them. Wait, are we still alive? It felt like we ran out of money.
It seems like we did, yeah.
But that we can still have like an impact on things. My horse or my...
Mine
will?
I don't know what that means.
We'll say it anyways. Sounds like a nice confident thing. Nope.
Wow, that really messed us up, hey?
Really tanked everything, didn't it? You feel a hand as cold as death against your heart, and then the beating stops.
What? I feel like we died.
What? Yeah, that was a death. Ooh. New destiny, rusty throne. You will still be here in 1,000 years, a wretched wight with a crown drooling on a rusty throne. Oh, I didn't even get a cool tagline on the... Sometimes you make decisions, you get like Queen Sansa the Wise or whatever. I didn't even get that. 40 moons in power, though. That's my best.
Congrats.
Thanks. Ooh, yeah. The context of this is that it's like, these are scenarios playing out as Lady Melisandre looking through the fire. So if you click one way or the other, it'll do like probably a follow-up on that. It did not this time.
Okay.
Those are my best ones.
You did well as Tyrion.
Yeah. There's only a handful I can actually be right now. I miss Stannis. He had a true heart and the blood of power, but he was not Azor Ahai reborn. I have to find a new path.
So you get to like pick who you...
Yeah.
But do you have to unlock them?
Yeah. I had just found Sansa. I have not found anyone else. That one looks like Arya, and that might be Cersei actually in the top right now that I look at it.
It's probably Jon.
Forgot she got a haircut. Doesn't Jon have a more distinct look than that?
Nope.
I couldn't tell you who the rest would be, though.
Maybe Jaime?
Maybe Jaime?
There's not a lot of people left with any right to rule, hey?
Not really, no. I thought when I played as Sansa, I would be in the north, but I was still stationed out of King's Landing, and at one point I could have went to the north, and I really wanted to, but it was going to like cost a lot of money or something, and I couldn't do it.
So you didn't do well as Daenerys?
I think I've tried her twice, maybe 3 times, and have averaged poorly.
Let's try it.
You want to try that one?
Yeah.